We had another adventure. We started off by heading to a store to pick up a pot on hold for Corliss. Next door was the World's Fair Donuts. We have seen this store many times on the way to the botanical gardens. The one time we tried to check it out, it was closed and looked very empty, making us think possibly it was out of business, but we were disappointed. This time we decided to give it a round two, and it was actually open, which was very exciting. We went inside and it was really neat. It actually had a payphone and a retro register from when it first opened. There was an incredible mural on the wall. The donuts were delicious and they sold super soft shirts there. Wow. The cashier was so friendly and wore a Ninja Turtles shirt from Old Navy boys clearance. It was fun finding the store and chatting with her. She was so cool. We definitely want to go back. We went to pick up Corliss's order and saw some cool magnets and some cool wall sculptures. It was really neat in the store. But after picking up the order, we drove around for a bit, and it was just a leisurely drive, just exploring the area, looking at the different buildings and awesome trees. It was lots of fun. Funnily enough, it ended up pouring rain for a bit, so we just sat in the car listening to the rain. We had heard on our leisurely drive that there was a chance for off and on showers. Yeah, it poured. Just poured for a good, 20 minutes. But it was nice listening to the rain. So we finally made our way to the Silver Lady. As those who have been following may remember, John recommended the Silver Lady on our first adventure video. We tried to go there that day and then on our next adventure, but it was closed both times. But not this time. The window displays were so interesting. The owner, Jeff, noticed us outside and invited us to come on in and check out the store. Jeff was super friendly and super knowledgeable. He had so many interesting pieces on display in the store, too, and he willingly brought box after box after box from the back so we could look at all the crystals he had in stock. Another lady, Randy, joined us and shared our enthusiasm. She just showed us pictures from her latest dig in Arkansas. Corliss and I had actually begun to consider doing a dig in Arkansas, which I thought was kind of interesting. And then she also highly recommended the crystal store Two Dirty Girls at the Lake of the Ozarks. We recommended checking out Prospectors to her, to which she exclaimed that her friend had just recommended that store to her, and the synchronicities were so high. We found so many beautiful crystals, and Jeff recommended a neat book to us. He informed us that he had 14 degrees in identifying rocks, and we asked if he could teach us. Jeff Sensei agreed. He also gave us these large free picture Jasper stones, remarking, "Welcome to the club." He's so cool. Definitely check out his store if you're ever around. It's just a wonderful shop. We then stopped by a flower shop on a whim called Flamenco Flowers. The owner was super nice and genuine. She let us pet her dog Max and told us about the map hanging in the store. All the pins indicate where her customers are from. She actually happens to be Russian, and we told her we'd return later after eating so the flowers Corliss wanted to get wouldn't wilt in the summer heat. But it was such a cool shop. We stopped by Snow Factory to get a snack. I've been wanting to try it for a while, but it seems like a lot of ice cream from the pictures. The store serves rolled Thai ice cream. They use dry ice under a metal plate to freeze ice cream, and they let you watch. It's really interesting. It was so delicious, too. There are no regrets at all. really neat experience, and it tastes so good. We can't wait to go back and eat some more. Plus, looking at all the notes that cover the walls while eating was so much fun. Then went to Sunshine Daydream to see our buddy John and what crystals were for sale. We had to wait a few minutes for the numbers to go down, and then when John opened the door and saw us, he then playfully turned the other way and ran back inside. We joked back, remarking that we'd take our business elsewhere. He let us in and went straight to the crystals. He knows. Corliss asked him to do a price check on a large amethyst since the last one she got rang up for cheaper. He left and came back empty-handed. Corliss was confused, and he commented, "I left it at the counter. It's $50. Corliss replied, "You're right. I want it." She looked at a large piece of labradorite, while I snatched up a large blue calcite we had been looking at last time. Corliss wanted to think on the labradorite and asked John to hide it. He placed it behind a small display, commenting on how he couldn't actually hide it. It had to be somewhat in sight. While getting ready to check out, I reminded Corliss about Jeff's signs at the Silver Lady and how she'd regret it while I cuddled the blue calcite. She recognized that I was right and told John to get it. So not only did the amethyst ring up considerably cheaper, but so did the labradorite, around $40. John was impressed. When my blue calcite rang up for $40 instead of $76, John couldn't believe what was happening. The universe is full of abundance, and thoughts, intentions, and beliefs hold a lot greater power than some of us might think. They really create our reality. We had some more delicious stir-fry from Corner 17. Corliss also got some kind of dumpling for us to try, which was also really yummy. Corliss wanted to check out a global grocery store, and on the way, a man offered to do a free caricature of us. He was really nice. Our caricature came out rather sassy, and even though we were just sitting there, it was pretty funny. I gave him a $20 tip, and we wished him a great day. Corliss stocked up on all sorts of goodies at the grocery store, and we saw more of her favorite Pocky. We rounded out the day by returning to Flamenco Flowers. The owner was happy to see us. We got to talking, and she told us that she doesn't believe in rules, and we somehow got to talking about dancing. She told us about a funny video and pulled it up on YouTube. White man dancing legally brown. She commented that she had no dancing skill, prompting Corliss to encourage her to go in the water. Everything's more graceful and in the flow in water. Her response, "Poop also floats in water. I'm not buying it." She was unconvinced, but so humorous. Corliss got herself a beautiful arrangement of flowers, and we bought some more geodes and selenite crystals. It was a wonderful adventure full of fun and abundance. It was a wonderful, gorgeous day, and we wouldn't change a second of it. Have a great day, and thanks for watching!